Not every business makes $1 million in their first year. Not everyone goes viral. Some of us still work 9 to 5s and our business is building slowly but steadily. Yes, there are slow periods, real ones, but my products do sell out, just not overnight. Sometimes it takes days, sometimes weeks, but this is my no panic strategy when cash flow slows down. This is how I keep my business moving without freaking out. Okay, so one of the first things that I'll do when business is slow is I will clean and reset my office, and I'll also restock any products that are sold out, because sometimes you can have slow periods as if you have a product that's sold out on your website that people are actually looking to buy. So I'm going to be cleaning my office, washing and sanitizing, and restocking a product, and you guys will see that soon. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing for my business is I'm going to be applying for a pop-up or vendor events. So this is a quick and easy way to get cash flow into your business. So if you don't know what a pop-up is or a vendor event, it's basically where it's put on by an organizer and you have to pay a flat fee. Usually it's anywhere from like 40 to sometimes 100 or more. This one that I'm applying for, it's $60. So that's actually pretty affordable. And then you show up with a table and you sell your products in person. And anything you make that day is yours to keep because you paid the fee. So yeah, so I'm going to apply for 2 today. I'm going to apply for one for March 1st, and then I'm going to apply for one for March 29th. I'm going to do one in the beginning of the month and one at the end of the month. I've done this pop-up before. It's with the Providence Flea. I did it in September and I made around close to 300. That's the average that I usually make for every pop-up that I do. But I've made anywhere between 300 to close to 1,000 in one event. But 1,000 is very rare for me. Usually it's around $300, which is fine for me. That would really be good for my business, especially now because it's January and after the holidays and Black Friday, things usually start to slow down for businesses in the month of January. The reason why I'm not signing up for the pop-up in February is just because I have a lot going on in February in terms of like scheduling content and trying to batch film everything for Instagram. And I'm also going to be trying to post 3 to 4 videos for YouTube. So it's just a really heavy content month for me and I don't want to overwhelm myself. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. Okay guys, so it's the next day and I just got my invoice and an email saying that they approved me. So like I said, I signed up for 2 and they were $60 each. So it's $120. I think I have to pay this by tomorrow. It says it's due, or I could potentially lose my spot. So I'm going to pay this now, but I just wanted to show you guys that I got approved and I'm going to add this to my calendar. Okay, so I just paid it. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. I definitely pretty much took the whole month off for January. I barely posted, and all that. So I'm gonna also make sure I send out an email. I don't remember the last time I sent out an email. So I'm gonna send an email right now to my like VIP people who usually buy from me. Actually, let me see. I'm gonna send to, yeah, like my VIP customers. And I'm going to just announce that my conditioner is back in stock. I need to switch this picture out. So I changed the color and then I added the wash day set to the bottom. And honestly, it comes with great news. Our sold out bestseller has finally made its grand return. Grab it before it's gone. Honestly, that looks fine to me, to be honest. I'm just gonna change the color. Actually, I might leave it black. So yeah, I'm gonna just send this out and I'm gonna have to just make a title. Okay, and then what I do is I will just make a copy of it and then send it to different email subscribers. So I heard somewhere that you're not supposed to send to your whole list all at once because that can increase the likelihood of your stuff ending in people's spam. So I just send to different segments at once. So like my VIP was like 30 people. This one is only 63. So that's what I'll do. And I just send to different segments until I've hit all my email subscribers. So that's what I do, just because I don't want to end up in people's spam. I actually want, oh, let me cancel that because I made a mistake. Because I forgot that when you make a copy, it adds copy to the title. So let me duplicate this. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Okay, so you see where it says copy, like you have to delete that. And then I'm gonna schedule this to send now. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this so I'm not confused. All right, so this one's sent and I'm just gonna keep doing that until I've sent to everybody. And then if I get any more orders today, I'll let you guys know. Okay guys, so I have a website, brainnatural.co, where I mainly sell my products, but I also have an Etsy. I just do this because I basically drive sales to my website via social media. And then Etsy is basically a marketplace where, well, everyone knows what Etsy is basically, but it's just like a marketplace, kind of like Amazon. But there's people that shop on Etsy that I will probably never be able to reach through social media. So I like to also just have an Etsy shop just to potentially reach more people. The only thing with Etsy is that you kind of have to always be having a sale and you always need to have free shipping in order to get sales. So the sales are not that significant on Etsy, but it's something. So yeah, I think last year I only made like $200 in sales on Etsy, but again, that's better than nothing. So yeah, so I'm just doing a 20% off sale, and I do put the prices a little bit higher to account for the Etsy fees, the free shipping, and the sale. So yeah, so we'll see how this does for me, but usually once I run a sale, that's when I start to get like traffic to my shop. Etsy's kind of like that, unfortunately. So I'm going to re-enable my spin to win email pop-up. So this helps me to get more email subscribers, and also some people just will not buy unless they have a sale. So let me see. I think it's paused right now, so I'm going to click publish. Okay, so now it's on. And basically, if you add your, sorry, I feel like it's not focusing, but if you add your name, email address, phone number, and you click play now, it will give you a discount and you can apply it to checkout. So yeah, I feel like whenever I have this enabled, it helps me get sales, and it also boosts email subscribers. Okay guys, so I wanted to give an update. So today is February 7th and I restocked my conditioner on February 1st. So I did say earlier in the video that because I did restock, I got 2 orders, and those 2 people were customers who usually always buy my shampoo and conditioner. So I think because it was out of stock for the whole month of January, that they were most likely waiting for that. So that day I restocked, they both restocked on that. So that was good. Then I got another order today, which had a high order value, which was good. She literally bought one of everything. So that also goes to show that make sure you restock your website, because what if she wanted to buy the conditioner and the conditioner was out of stock? I would have lost out on some money. And some people, you know, some people like to buy everything all at once. So if something's not in stock, they won't buy. So who knows what I could have missed out on in January because my conditioner was out of stock the whole month. So yeah, so what I was saying about Etsy. So Etsy is kind of like a backup platform. I kind of forget about it half the time, but yeah, my Etsy site is up, and I'll get, I think last year, how many orders did I get last year? I think I got on Etsy, I only got like about 9 orders. So that's almost 1 order a month on Etsy. So my Etsy traffic is very slow. I don't run ads for the most part. Sometimes I will on Etsy, but Etsy is just there. Like I said, I only made $200 on Etsy last year, but it's better than nothing. So I keep it up because it brings me something. So I do think that I'll probably get at least 1 order from Etsy before the end of the month. And yeah, it's kind of like passive income from Etsy. So it doesn't hurt to keep it up. I am excited about my pop-up next month. So I'm going to try to make sure that I make products, because I like to have a good amount for each product, probably about 30 for each item at least going into a pop-up, because you really never know how many people are going to show up, how many people are going to buy, and you don't want to like not have enough for the pop-up. So that's probably what I'm going to be working on next week or so. And yeah, and me and my friend, we met up at a cafe, as you guys saw, and we kind of just sat and just brainstormed. We went over our calendars and kind of just, you know, talked about different things for Instagram and different things like that. So that's what me and my friend did. And then I also have been pretty consistent with batch filming and batch scheduling content for Instagram. So I have all my content already scheduled, edited, captions done, all that stuff ready for the whole month of February. So I will not have to worry about trying to post anything on Instagram because it's all set. So yeah, so just try to make sure you stay consistent with your content, posting on social media, sending out emails. And yeah, I think that the pop-up, I don't know how much I'm going to make, because pop-ups are, you can't really control. But usually, like I said, on average, it's around like 300. So if I make my average next month, then that's $600 next month just from pop-ups, not including anything on my site. So I think March is going to be a good month for me in terms of sales. So yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. That's everything that I do when business is slow. And yeah, so there's a lot more avenues and things you can do besides website sales, and different things you can do to drive more traffic to your website. And yeah, so I hope this video was helpful if you have a business. And I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm only 6 subscribers away. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.